Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. At the plate, Victor Reyes, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Murphy in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
In now, Jacoby Jones. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Miguel Cabrera.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder close, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 63. Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
0-1 the count. Three runs already home here. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Line drive, base hit to right. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He grounds it sharply to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Striding into the box, Trevor Story. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Into the box now, David Dahl. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado, who went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Mercer is there. The second for the force out, and the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 13-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Striding in once again, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Road. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Goodrum leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High chopper over to the right side. McMahon fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now Ron Gardenhire out on his way to confer with the home plate umpire, as it looks as though he'll be motioning for the double switch here. Matt Hall enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones moves over. 1 down.
Number 24,
Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Goodrum is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now to the plate, number 34, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. To first. Played on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So coming to the plate, Victor Reyes. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Murphy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. Ready once again, Jacoby Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. In now, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Hard hit ball to second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Freeland is credited with the win. Matthew Boyd couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball.